Alright, so we're on the 103rd floor of the Willis Tower, formerly the Sears Tower, formerly the tallest building in the world back in like the 80s and 90s.
Okay, it says that the Chicago fire was started on the night of October 8th, 1871, when somebody's cow kicked over a lantern. And then here's the fire. Then we have reconstruction. Then what? Mm-hmm.
Sewer things.
Okay. So the river, what happened? They needed clean river water. They dug a canal.
They reversed the flow of the river.
And this is
bringing
the
the water from Lake Michigan.
and this is the exact size of what?
The sewers.
The sewers. Okay. Sewers.
January 2nd, 1900, the dam was broken.
And then we've got the L. The L.
Carries 700,000. We didn't write it.
We did not. We did go through this theater. We saw this. We saw people running because it was warm enough. We saw this clock tower. We saw the Lakeshore Drive apartments and the Lake Point Tower. And we also saw Marina
I would live
City.
here. If we moved here, we would live in
Oh,
this
this
one.
is a little
We would
one.
be Yankee Hotel.
We saw the Jewelers Building, Jewelry Merchants, and the Tribune Tower with the buttresses, flying buttresses, and the Wrigley Building with the bridge, and the Merchandise Mart, where they have art on the mart at 9 o'clock at night. The White City. Wow. Look at that. Look at this. The corn cobs.
Yeah, we were over there.
You have a luxury living at its best. Lightning strikes the Willis Tower from 50 to 100 times per year, but it's always grounded. In case you guys are wondering, we're going up into the Willis Tower. Largest city in Chicago, 110th floor, it looks like. Completed in 1973. It was Sears and Roebuck. We'll see.
1,450 feet tall, weighing
101 football fields.
1,500 pounds.
3 circles around the earth of cables, and 3 feet under maximum load. It sways about 6 inches. 107 high-speed elevators, 70 miles of cable, 20,000 people up and down in a tower every day. There's only one way to make it to the 103rd floor sky deck. That's even more thrilling, and that is to pay $35 and bring your ass to Chicago. The ledge experience is the most exhilarating in the city, creating a breathtaking view like none other.
You wanted to know where Chicago was on a map.
Here is Chicago, by Indiana, Michigan.
Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Michigan.
Yeah.
For the grand prize, name this state.
I'm not while I'm recording. You guys name down in the comments what this state. Wow, they can
Indiana,
name it
Michigan.
down in the comments. Don't
Give
tell
you a
them.
hint.
Don't tell them. Okay, for decades they have only provided signal service for Chicago television, radio, wireless, and digital transmission. He's not upset. He wants you guys to learn geography, just like he wants me to learn geography. They have these tower thingies on top. Antennae, right? Antennae? I don't know what this is for, but they have antennae, but the antennae do not include in the official height count. Check this out. This is the rail system, which they call the L. We're going to pretend we're on it. We actually have rode the subway out here, but not the L. We rode the metro. But we can pretend we rode the L because this is pretending. It feels like it definitely feels like we're going. This is like a serious party bus. You should take a picture here, babe.
What, in here?
Yeah, like you're on the bus.
Oh, like we actually rode the thing?
Yeah.
Welcome to the next stop.
Are we still filming?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, next stop.
Stupid live photos.
Woo. Okay, now we're gonna get a taste of Chicago, which is gonna taste like hot dogs with mustard only. Chicago style barbecue, didn't have that. Italian beef, we didn't have that. Y'all were vegetarians, so we had a hard time, but we did eat a Chicago style hot dog. What's that thing? A jabrito. No ketchup. Mustard only. Let them go first, babe. Now we're in the music of Chicago. I might have to crop this part out. Now we're at the Chicago Legends. Michael Jordan, Obama's, Oprah. We got the Second City right up here. Drew does comedy up here. Tell a joke, Drew.
One time I picked up a book on gravity. I've never been able to put it down.
They didn't even clap.
They didn't clap that time.
Oh, there they did. They're a little late. They're a little late. They waited for you to come back. Yep.
Tough crowd.
Tough crowd. And then over here is the all-important restrooms. Super important part of Chicago. Okay, we got landmarks. Oh, socks. The Indians, they don't allow.
Chicago Blackhawks.
Oh, okay.
Chicago White Sox. And
So wait, are the Cubs? So are they still allowed to be the Indians? They're still allowed to have an Indian mascot? Even though we've got rid of Indian mascots?
I don't know if they got that far yet.
Now we have all these other cool things to take pictures of. Landmarks, the bean. Oh, so if you miss things, you can actually come here. And this is the flamingo, which we've got photos of. This is the Picasso, which we've got photos of. Oh yeah, this is where you take all your photos, right here. We'll insert some in.
Sky deck will only take about a minute. That means your elevator is traveling at a speed of more than 24 feet per second. The tower opened its doors in 1973 and held the title of the world's tallest building for 25 years. The west antenna reaches 1,730 feet above the Chicago streets. We're now passing 850 feet and San Francisco's Transamerica Pyramid, 970 feet and the Yokohama Landmark Tower, Japan's tallest building, 1,062 feet in Paris' stunning Eiffel Tower, the Bank of China Tower in Hong Kong, 1,250 feet in the Empire State Building in New York. And now we're here, 103 stories up. Welcome to the top.
I would take the slower ride for
Alright, so we're on the 103rd floor of the Willis Tower, formerly the Sears Tower, formerly the tallest building in the world back in like the 80s and 90s. Anyway, check out the view.
We have a good view today. Since you can see 4 states around, all 4 states. See the ocean over there? Gorgeous. This is called the ledge, by the way.
No, the ledge is over there.
Oh, we haven't got to the ledge. This is just the side, the sky deck. We're at the sky deck. I can feel it swaying. This is the south facing sky deck.
See it on the other side.
And on this side we can see
Lake Michigan.
Lake Michigan.
Over there is the Field Museum, which is a science museum. Right there.
Okay.
And if we come over here, and come over here, down straight below us, there's a road right here. You follow this road up to right there is the Art Institute that we were in earlier.
And we have videos on that on our page. And then over here is where like all the big tall buildings are clustered.
Yeah, you can see the Wrigley building. It's got the clock tower on it. It's way over there. And then there's like, we did the tour yesterday.
There's tons of awesome buildings.
tells us about
The
everything.
architecture here is
It beats
amazing.
every city as far as architecture goes I've ever been. Even all those big churches in Mexico.
The wind right now is 2 degrees. 2%. Is that what it said? 2%. Oh, 2 miles an hour. I'm sorry. 2 miles an hour. Here's the Chase Bank. Over here. Get a little closer. And then now we're on this is the east facing side. You can see all the way down there. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a red thing. I don't think you can see it that well. I can see it. It's the flamingo sculpture we were at earlier today. That was the east side. Here we are north. Let's take a look at the north. And you can see on into the distance.
Did you see Wrigley Field?
No, should I?
It's up there.
How far back is that? How far can you see?
How far can you see?
Yeah.
Before your eyes curve?
Yeah? No, I mean before.
I don't know. It's something like 30 miles down on the surface. For every 10 feet you go up, it adds like half a mile. So like 40 miles.
Oh, you can see Wisconsin is over in the corner. That's what I was asking him. How far away can you see? It says that you can see up to Wisconsin. So, yeah, there's that. In the distance, it says you can see Indiana on this side. If you keep looking, Indiana. Straight ahead. Look at that amazing road and train system down there. Look at all that concrete, just like concreted up. But look at that highway. What highway is that, babe?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know?
It's an interstate.
Definitely an interstate. Amazing. You want to go to the ledge? There. At the sky deck. Go ahead, babe. You go. See, each person is in a little in a little cubby. You can take your photos in the cubby. There's a bunch of them.